Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be making this beautiful dress with a slanted shoulder. If this is what you like to watch, please stick to the end of this video. Thank you to all my subscribers. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment on this video. Don't fail to drop your question in our comment section. And if you have not set your notification bell, I don't know what you're waiting for, please set a notification bell. As soon as I drop a video, you will be the first to get it. Thank you, and let's get started. Now, as you can see, the paper is folded into two and all the lines ruled out, okay? And it also ruled across the other side. The folded area is the midpoint, okay? And what we have here now is the chest line. We have the bust line, that's the second line. The third line is the under bust and our waist line, okay? I had to label it out for better understanding, right? So we are going to fold it back and work on the first side. From here to here is our arm length, which is 8 inches, right? Okay, so on the shoulder we are working with is 7 inches. That is 14 divided by 2. So the neck width is 3 inches. That is what I'm doing right now, 3 inches. And on the shoulder I came down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope, okay? And I had to connect it back to the neckline, okay? Connect it back to the neckline. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing now is to get the midpoint of our arm length, our new arm length, which is 3.5. Okay, you mark it. On that point, you go in by 0.5 inches. Okay, then on the chest line, you measure your bust measurement divided by 4, mark it. Okay, then these 3 points, the bust measurement, the midpoint and the shoulder slope, you try to connect these 3 points together. Okay, that is what I just did right now. Can you see? So the next thing is our bust span or nipple to nipple measurement, which is 8 divided by 2, which is give us 4. So I'm marking 4 on the bust line, marking 4 on the under bust, and marking 4 on the waist line. Okay, so I'm connecting these 3 with a straight ruler. Okay, you connect it with a straight ruler. Okay, so when you are done with this, on the center front you go out by 0.5 inches, and on the side front you come out by 1.5 inches. That is what I'm trying to do on your waistline and your under bust. Okay, so like I mentioned, on your center front you go out by 0.5 inches. I'm connecting it with a straight line, and on the side front you go out by 1.5 inches and connect with a straight line. Then from your bust line you come down by 1 inch or 1.5. okay, you mark it and you connect with a straight line. Can you see your straight ruler? Connect it to where you came down, right? And on the other part you use the curvy part of your ruler, okay, to blend in to get your curve. You connect it to the 1.5 you came down by, right? That is what I'm trying to achieve now. Perfect. So after you're done with this, what you're going to be doing is from the shoulder you need to come down by 4 inches. My camera is not doing justice to this. You need to come down by 4 inches. You mark it. Okay, we are trying to create or eliminate our bulge. Okay, we are trying to eliminate our bulge. So I came down by 4 and I'm connecting it to my bust point. I'm connecting it to my bust point. Okay, that is what I'm trying to do. We are trying to eliminate the bulge that is usually on the armhole area. So on that same point I will come down by 1 inch. Just watch what I'm doing. Okay, I came down by 1 inch and marked it. I also connect it back to the bust point with my curvy ruler. back to my bust point. Okay, so when you are done with this, yeah, I'm trying to straighten it. Okay, yeah, okay, so when you are done with this, okay, the second line, the one we just did now, you extend it by 1 inch straight. Just watch what I'm doing. Extend it by 1 inch and you roll it out. Can you see? Okay, you roll it out. That is where, okay, I had to clean it. It's not straight. Okay, I had to roll it out. So when you're done with this, you create your new armhole. By so doing, you've been able to eliminate the bulge on that area, right? So this is our new armhole that we are creating. Can you see it? Okay, so now this area will be out of our pattern. Okay, it's not going to be part of our pattern. Okay, so that is all for this part. We flip over to the other side. Whatever we've done here, we are going to replicate on this other part. Don't forget, we are going this route because of the neckline we are trying to achieve, the slanted neckline we are trying to achieve. So I went ahead again to mark my bust span, nipple to nipple. Okay, from the under bust, from the bust point to the waistline, and I connect with a straight line. Okay, then now I will go over to the center front. Center front, I had to mark 1/2 inch, and on the side front 1.5. Okay, I had to do that on the under bust and waistline. I'm connecting with a straight ruler. Can you see it? Straight ruler. Now, on the bust point, you come down by 1.5 or 1 inch. Okay, depending on what you want. It came down by 1.5. I had to connect the 0.5 to that point with a straight ruler. A straight ruler. Okay, then the other part, I had to use my curvy part of the ruler to connect. Okay, can you see my cup is already coming out? Okay, don't forget on the shoulder, okay, we had to also mark our 3 inches width. Oh, my camera is not doing justice to this. I'm so sorry about this, but what I'm currently doing is I'm marking the 3 inches for the neck width, and I came down by 1 inch, and I connect with a straight line for our shoulder slope. Okay, when this is done, the new arm length, I need to get the midpoint, just like we did the other part, the midpoint. Okay, and I had to go in by 0.5 inches. Okay, and get my bust measurement divided by 4 and measure it out on my chest line. Then I connect the 3 lines. At this point, if this video has been helpful to you, why not hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment on this video. Don't also fail to drop your question. Thank you. Okay, I've been able to connect it. So now we are going to be creating out our new armhole. Okay, I came down by 4 inches. Okay, 4 inches, and I have to connect it back to the bust point. Exactly what we did at the other part. So if you didn't get it at that part, you should be able to get it now. So I had to connect the 4 inches to the bust point. Can you see it? With the curvy part of my ruler. So from that point, I also came down by 1 inch. Can you see it? Okay, and I also connect it back with my curvy ruler to the bust point. Okay, I'm trying to get it better. Okay, I've been able to get it. So now I'll be connecting back to the same line, right? So on the second line, we extend it out by 1 inch. and you draw it out with a straight ruler, the 1 inch. Okay, a straight ruler. Okay, that is where we'll be forming our new armhole. Okay, that is where we are forming our new armhole. Like I said, this is done in order to eliminate bulge on the armhole area, right? Okay, so that is that for this. So next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to make sure, okay, our bust divided by 4, we add sewing allowance on the chest line. Okay, and I had to roll it out to extend the line, right? Bust measurement divided by 4, okay, plus our sewing allowance. That is what I just imputed on the chest line, and I had to rule out. Now on the waistline, okay, we are going to be measuring that 2 inches. We are going to replace it back. So our waist measurement divided by 4, we are going to mark it, add the 2 inches that you replace it back because we are cutting the dart out, and you add your sewing allowance. Okay, that is how it is for this part. So you connect from your chest line to the waistline. Don't bother about the under bust. This will take care of it. That is all for this part. Okay, we flip over to the other side. Okay, you measure your bust divided by 4, okay, and add your 2 or 3 inches sewing allowance depending on what you want. Okay, I'm trying to extend the line, right? So on the waistline, the dart we also have there is 2 inches. So when you measure your waist divided by 4 and mark it, the 2 inches, you replace it back here. Okay, then you add your sewing allowance. Okay, now I have to extend the line. Okay, so I had to connect from the chest line to the waist line, and that is that. So now I had to open up the paper for us to work on the neckline. I'm really sorry at this point. My camera wasn't getting the upper part. So at the midpoint, I came down by 6 inches. I came down by 6 inches because I don't want it to be too deep or revealing. So that is 6 inches I'm marking at this point, at the midpoint of the paper. Okay, that is what I just marked. So now on the chest line, on the left part of the paper, I will go up by 1 inch and also mark it. So I will connect from the shoulder to the 6 inches to the 1 inch where I came up by on the armhole. That is what I am demonstrating now. I'm sorry my camera wasn't capturing it. So I'm coming from the shoulder. The shoulder is where we have the neck width. I'm coming from there and I'm connecting it to the 6 inches with a curvy part of my ruler. I connect it to the 6 inches, and from this 6 inches I came down by, I'll connect it to the 1 inch where I came up by from the chest line. I hope you are understanding me. Please, if you're understanding me, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I'm trying to blend it in so that it will not be sharp at this point. So, and that is that. The next thing I'm going to be doing is on this other part, I'm going to connect from where I have my 6 inches. I'm going to connect it to the other shoulder. My camera, I'm so sorry about it. I'm connecting to the other shoulder. Okay, where we have our neck width, I'm connecting to the other shoulder. You will still see it. You will still see it. Okay, when I'm cutting out, you will still see it, and I will explain better. So that is all for the front, and we'll be cutting out So I'm not going to fast forward this place so that you can gently see how I am cutting it, right? I'm cutting it, okay? Just watch me closely. Just watch me closely, okay? I'm cutting out from the waistline, okay? Now let's cut out the side front from this part. Okay, so this is the dart. I'm cutting out the dart. Okay, I'm trying to cut out the dart and connect. Okay, so just do it gently so that your paper will not look sharp. Your fabric, your pattern will not look sharp. So watch me. I'm connecting this to the new armhole. Okay, can you see? I'm using the new armhole. I left the old. Okay, can you see it now? Good. This is the first, and this is the zip bulge. This is the armhole bulge. So that's what I'm cutting out right now. And this is the shoulder slant. I'm cutting it out. So we move over to the other side. Okay, just watch me as I cut. Okay. Okay, I had to go down to cut out the darts. Okay. Just follow me gently. Okay, so I had to do this so that you will know where to cut and where to leave. Okay, this is the dart. Okay, we are coming towards the cup. Can you see me avoiding the bulge? Okay, this is the bulge, so I'm going to cut it out. Right, I'm cutting it out. I'm cutting up to the shoulder. This is shoulder slant. Cut out the shoulder slant. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. My camera, I'm so sorry. This is what we have for the front. So this part, I will cut it out when I place on the fabric, right? So that you understand the neckline very well. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. Can you see it? Can you understand it better now, what I just did? Okay, can you see it? Right? Okay, don't forget the folded part is the midpoint where I came down by 6 and I had to go to this shoulder and the other shoulder, and I slanted to where I came up by 1 inch. So that is all for the front. I'll cut this out, but when I place on the fabric. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you that. Let's cut the back. Now this is the back. Okay, this is the back. I've gone ahead to rule my 2 inches zip allowance. Okay, let me highlight it with my marker. 2 inches zip allowance for the back. The back is very simple and straightforward. Okay, we are going to be having a loop at the back. Okay, so let's get the length of our top. 15 inches is the waistline, and we are going to be adding 1 inch seam allowance to make it 16. So that is what I am marking out right now. I'm marking out 16. Okay, 16. Okay, now I'll connect with my straight ruler. Okay, now that I'm done connecting, I'm going to be ruling out our chest line. Right, this is our chest line. Our chest line is 8 inches from the shoulder. Okay, so I'll try to rule it out. Okay, so the shoulder measurement you are working with is 7 inches. 7 inches. That is what I'm marking right now, 7 inches, and we'll be coming down from there and connect it to our chest line. Okay, now that we've connected to our chest line, okay, we'll try to get our neck width for the back, which is 3 inches. Okay, and on the shoulder, I'm going to come down by 1 inch, okay, which is for our shoulder slant, and I'll connect it to the neck width. Okay, I'm connecting it back to the neck width. Okay, so that is it. Now, on the chest line, you're going to do your bust measurement divided by 4. Then you mark it and you add your seam allowance, 2 inches, 3 inches, depending on what you want to use. Okay, so I'm going to be connecting it with my curve ruler. Don't forget, we are not going in by 0.5. We only did that at the front. So now on the waist measurement divided by 4, you mark it, okay, and you add your seam allowance. Don't forget, there's no darts, it's going to be a loop. So let's connect our chest line to our waistline. That is all we need for the back. There's no darts. Okay, so on the waistline, okay, on the waistline, we are going to be coming out by 1 inch. You can do 1.5, you can do 2, depending on how wide you want it. So I'll be doing 1 inch, and I'll connect it straight to my neckline where I have my 3 inches width. Okay, I'm going to be using my straight ruler to connect the 1 inch up to where I have my 3 inches neck width. Okay, that is what I just did now. And from the chest line, I'll be going up by 2 inches because I don't want it to be too revealing, or then the neck, the down part of my dress to be too down. So I had to go up by 2 inches, and that will be my new chest line. That is to say, from the shoulder to this point, it is 6 inches, right? That's my new chest line. Okay, and that is all for the back. So let's cut it out. Okay, just follow suit. Like I said, I will not want to fast forward. This tutorial is beginner friendly, and if this video has been helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment on this video. Please share this video. It is beginner friendly. Okay, can you see where I'm cutting out right now? Okay, can you see I'm removing the shoulder slants? Okay, now the other parts, from where we have the new chest line, we are going to cut it out and discard it. So this is what we have for the back. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to place it on your fabric and cut it out. Okay, if this video has been helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment on this video. Don't fail to set your notification bell. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.